still amaze me? Wouldn't it be crazy? Would you still amaze me? Wouldn't it be crazy? Would you still amaze me? If I find my way home, yeah.
This is the move for those who.
1, 2, here, let's go back.
Seven, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Oh, this you crazy mother.
What's up, everybody? I am your host, Tim, the one and only Child of Mecha, and you are watching the Child of Mecha live stream. So thank you for tuning in. Thank you for being a part of this. It's been an interesting couple of days. First things first, though, let's get some business out of the way. Hey, check this out. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, yes, sir. This is the logo shirt for the Jesta. Yes. So if you guys are not familiar with this, this is actually a throwback. This is the 67th Tactical Fighter Squadron. I believe they're located on the West Coast, if I am not mistaken. Thank you, Andrew. Andrew 2. Whoop, there we go. I borrowed that logo and made it into the 67th Tactical Mobile Suit Squadron, complete with the Jesta designation on the sleeve. This is not in the store yet, but it will be later. So I just wanted to wear it tonight. I don't know why. I just kind of felt like it. I don't know if I've worn it on stream before. I don't think I have. I wore it to Anime NYC, so I dig this logo. I might do more throwbacks like this, but I don't know. But yeah, this is a different shirt. If you guys have bought shirts from the Child of Mecha store, this is a different brand of shirt. This is an Anvil shirt, which is a little bit thinner, and it's a little bit more fitted. It's a little bit tighter in the arms and around the neck. I actually like that, personally. The fabric is a little on the softer side, but for those of you that wear through shirts, you may wear through this a little bit quicker than the Gildan, which are like body armor. They're awesome, don't get me wrong, but man, the print will wear out faster than the shirts do. But this one, man, this is a nice shirt. I like this shirt a lot. Anyway, that'll be up later. Don't worry about that. What else? Okay, so the tools that we're going to be using here tonight, while we are still in masking hell, can be found on the Amazon link just below here on YouTube, over this way if you're watching on Facebook. Okay. Let's see. Hey, Ashcon Hami, what's cracking, man? He says that on Facebook. What's going on, dude? Ashcon had bought a chopper, and so yeah, he's in for some fun with that thing. Let's see. JJLA3 is over there on Twitch. Says good evening. What's going on? GizmoCon Gunpla throws money at the screen. Well, screen's not going to do much in return for this one. Eric Mason, what's going on? Julius Dembski, howdy. Let's see, who else? Jay Lynch is with us. Saw RF Aurora. Yeah, RF Aurora is in here. Andrew too, by the way. Julius Dembski, I had an idea for a shirt for you. Child of Mecha University or CMU, set it up like an athletic jersey. That could be interesting, yeah. That could be interesting. We may have to explore that. I don't know. Tex Marquise is with us. There she is. Howdy, Tex. Let's see. Let's scroll back up in the chat, because it's been a while since we've kind of started off the stream saying hi to everybody. I'm remiss in doing that, obviously. Look at that. Manuel Claudio, first comment of the night. He says hello and good evening. Hello, Manuel. Kurt Hill's with us. KH over there on the good old YouTubes. RF Aurora, Andrew too. He says, I have a question for you about the parachute pack parts that you showed off in the last live stream. Are you going to paint the center of that vent detail for the middle part of the pack? Yes. What Andrew is talking about is this little guy right here, and that little vent, well, right there, that little vent right there. Yes, that will be painted along with some other parts of this piece as well. So that'll come later. But yes. GizmoCon Gunpla, Jonathan, he says, hello everyone, and the end of masking hell is almost here. Time to celebrate. It's getting close. It's getting close, you guys. It's getting close. This is the done bin, right? And that's the still to be masked bin. It's very few parts. Most of them are little piddly things. And then, you know, I've got a few on the desk over here. The backpack, or the hunchback, parachute pack, predominantly. And then also the gun. I need to do some things with the gun. So we'll see about that. May not get to that tonight. That may be a Friday or a weekend thing. We'll see. So yeah. Yeah. JJLA3, how much does it cost to compete at Otakon? It doesn't cost anything to compete, but Otakon is expensive because from what I understand, you have to buy a 3-day ticket. They don't have individual days anymore. I could be wrong. Check their website. But the last time I looked at it, which was like a year or two ago, they stopped selling single-day tickets for some asinine reason. So if I remember correctly, the 3-day pass was like $150, something like that. But again, man, double check the site. I could be completely wrong on all of those accounts. Okay, but yeah, no, it doesn't cost to compete in GBWC. Just your blood, sweat, tears, and massive amount of time. So yeah, Sorvon Zero over there on Twitch holding it down. The end of my masking hell is almost over too. Yes, yes. Are we masking Crusaders? Are we? Could be. I don't know. So yeah, double check the site, Otakon, and it's spelled OTAKON. I would have misspelled it too, to be honest with you. So yeah, fun times, right? Let's see. RF Aurora, I only ring it up because I've only seen shirts on hockey, football, and basketball jerseys lately and not a fan of those styles. Oh, because Julius Demsky suggested maybe on a baseball style shirt. Like a 3/4 kind of Vogue. Baseball style shirt. So, yeah, I could probably get baseball shirts. I'd have to check the quality though, because I know some of them where I get shirts have questionable customer reviews. So, yeah. Tex, groove to the music. Yeah, well, I couldn't resist it, right? I couldn't resist it. All right, so let's give some updates. Let's give some updates on things. Still waiting on the thing for the thing next year, the GBWC build. I'm still waiting on things. No updates. I'm sorry. I wish I could have updates for you. But not tonight. Maybe Friday. Maybe not. I don't know. But it's exciting, so stay tuned. Let's see, what else? Oh yeah, check this out. Watch this. Okay, so you guys saw me control the lights with my Amazon Echo, right? Just the desk lights, right? But I got a switch, a smart switch the other day. So check this out. Alexa, studio off. Okay, so I know it doesn't look like much because the camera, because the other lights are shining and everything, but Alexa, studio on. Hey now, there we go. So yeah, so I can do that trickery. It's like magic. It's pretty cool. What else? What else? Oh, there's a new trailer for a new miniseries on Netflix, Watership Down. If you guys are not familiar with that, that is based on the book of the same name. And why am I talking about that? Because Titan's Test Team, all the names of the mobile suits are based off of names in that book. Yes, Hazel, Fiverr, Woundwort, Herdudu, all that. They're all based off of that book. And so Netflix is making a animated miniseries. I think it's like 4 episodes or so. And it's got some top tier talent lending voices to it. So, man, it's it looks really, really cool. And based off of the suggestion of my good friend Zach, Mr. Zaku Aurelius, I am actually listening to the audiobook while in Masking Hell, and man, it's pretty entertaining. I gotta admit, it's kind of a brutal little book for being about rabbits and farmyard animals and stuff. It's yeah, it's dark, kind of dark, but I dig it. So watch out for that on Netflix, you guys. And if you have read the book, man, that's awesome. If not, go ahead, read the book or listen to the audio book. Like me, yeah, Bailey, thank you. Not for kids. No, it's not for kids, man. It is dark, brutal. So, whew, yeah, it's yeah, not a good thing. Let's see. Fredericks double O. Wait, they redoing Watership Down. Yeah, man. And hey, thank you for watching, Fredericks. Yes, it's an animated, 3D animated miniseries. And yeah, it's from the BBC is making it, but it's going to be broadcast here in the States on Netflix. So it looks pretty cool. The trailer just came out either, I think, yesterday or today. Let's see, James McAvoy is in it. John Boyega is in it. Gemma Atherton is in it. Ben Kingsley plays General Woundwort. Like, come on, man! I mean, all sorts of names in this miniseries, you guys, and I'm excited about that. Looks really great. Looks really great. So, yeah, check it out. It'll I think it'll be pretty impressive. So, should be interesting. Let's see. Oh yeah, Bailey Hareru. I don't know how you say it. I haven't gotten to that. I haven't heard it in the book yet, so I don't. Hareru. Harrow. Space Giraffe 53. Pretty dark book. Yeah, so far it is. And Bailey says, like Animal Farm. Yeah, that too. Let's see. RF Aurora, Andrew 2. Okay, that Watership Down trailer is wicked. Yes. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. The Dwidget, Herpaderp. Thurno Hobbies and Games for you on Facebook. Herpaderp. Yeah, that's a good one. I like that. I like that. That's a... I mean, that wouldn't surprise me. Herpaderp. Herdoo-doo. Herpaderp? Yeah. Yeah. It's kind of the name that we would come to expect from that, right? So, all right. What else? Masking Hell. Yeah, Masking Hell. We're gonna peel some pieces tonight. We're gonna start off with that, and then we're gonna get into Masking Hell. So without any further ado, boom. All right, let's get this. All right, so let's see. These are the parts that we will be peeling. That one I want to do. This one I want to do last. This one I want to do second to last. These are whatever. But let's get zoomed in, shall we? Boom. All right. Excuse me. All right. So to do this, let's get throw on the eyeballs, and then let's get to peeling, because this is actually a satisfying part of Masking Hell, right? The peeling part. But you got to be careful when you peel. Even though Mr. Color is very, very resilient and very durable, and like rock solid, you still need to give it some love. Okay? Still need to give it some love. Like I said, man, it's like unwrapping a present on your birthday or Christmas or something like that, because you never really quite know what it's going to look like until you actually take all of the tape off and really kind of get the big picture of it. All right, so there we go. Looks pretty good, yeah. That's just the little it's just a little ankle piece for the Jesta. It's one of these pieces right there. Man, tell me that red doesn't look good. That red, man, I can't wait to see this thing together and that red just come to life and just pop. I'm telling you, man, it's gonna look so good. All right, let's get one of these cowl pieces here for the vents. These are again, these are lower leg pieces. This let's see, what's this one here? I think, oh yeah, so this is, it's this piece, actually it's this piece right here, that piece. So get the tweezers out of the way, something like that. That's the piece. That's the piece that we're looking at now. So stand up, Justin. Stay there. All right. Oh yeah, look at that. Man, that red and that dark gray. That just looks good together, right? And then you throw in the little accents of the light gray. Man, it's gonna be beautiful. I am so psyched about this paint job. And I don't get really psyched about paint jobs, but I am about this one. Yeah. RF Aurora, Andrew 2, masking hell for Tim, but tomorrow is going to be driving hell for me. Going to a doctor's appointment tomorrow, then afterwards driving 45 miles further away to find a store with Japanese mayo? Interesting. I didn't know there was such a thing. Odd. The Dwidget, I know that feeling. I have to drive 2 hours away just to get something like that. Interesting. Andrew 2, RF Aurora, I got addicted to onigiri while in Japan and I want to try and make it at home. It's never as good at home. It's like trying to make sushi at home. It's just never as good. Leave it to the trained professionals. That's my 2 cents. Rob Ponte over there on Facebook. He's Gundam Taz on Instagram. You guys should go follow him. He says, masking hell? He says, predictions for this year's GBWC. Funny that you mentioned that, Robbie. The guys on Gunpla Talk, we were actually talking about that a little bit earlier today, just in our kind of group chat, right? And we've all given our predictions, to each other, right? So the next show will be on the 15th. So it's unfortunately going to be after the World Finals, which is this coming weekend. So it'll be more of a review show than a prediction, unfortunately. It's just it just happened way early this year rather than in past years. My personal predictions. Third place, Philippines. Super creative build in terms of technicality and the things that James had done to that. And there's I don't know, there's an innocence, there's a whimsy about his build that does set it apart from all of the other builds, right? There's a fun type of feeling to it. Let's put it that way. So that's my third. Okay, that's my third. Second, my prediction for second, Hong Kong. Mansoning. When I saw that jumbo grade Zaku that he did with that completely scratch-built Char Aznable head, I knew right away that was going to be one of the top ones. Plain and simple. And I still believe that. So, yes, Hong Kong, second. Manson gets second. Which leaves us to the champion. My personal prediction for GBWC 2018 World Champion comes from Thailand, Mr. Win On Mong. Yeah, I think he's going to do it. I think, honestly, he's going to be the first two-time world champion. I think so. That's my prediction. We'll see, right? We'll see. A lot of great entries. Robbie over there on Facebook had mentioned the Japanese entry. Very, very good. And you can never ever look past David Liu from Singapore. His beautiful blue nightingale is just amazing. And I mean, and guys like Aaron Simons from Australia, the sledgehammer. Man, super creative. The guy did kit bashing on a whole different level. Okay. But this year, yeah, I think Win becomes the first two-time GBWC world champion, and he cements his name in kind of the pantheon of great builders, if you will. That's my personal opinion. That's just what I feel looking from the pictures. Now, obviously, I can't see them up close, which is more's the pity, but from the pictures, yeah, I think Win's got it. I think he's got a great original idea that is super creative, which is something Kawaguchi really likes. And it's just, it tells that story, which is something Kawaguchi also really likes. And it's so expertly built and painted that, I mean, he can just, honestly, he could just run away with those two categories. And then, I mean, I don't think anybody, comes close to him in terms of creativity. So, what about South Korea's tree? I wasn't really feeling the tree. I would have liked the tree a lot better if it didn't spin. That spinning gimmick just throw the baby out with the bathwater. That just, for me, it just killed it the whole piece. It just killed it. So, well done, but man, you got to know when to stop with gimmicks. Sometimes less is more. Yeah. So, those are my predictions. Thank you for bringing it up, Robbie. Actually, I was gonna talk about it, but I completely forgot. And so, you're the man. You're the man. Thank you for that. Now, oh yeah, Rob's like, oh snap! I didn't know it spun, dude. Yeah, the top half spins around. It's motorized, dude. It's like one of those kind of Christmas decorations that your grandma has out on like a side table or something, right? I mean, it's interesting. Don't get me wrong. In the like I said, the build is beautiful. Just that gimmick, it kills it for me. And that's just my own personal opinion, guys. You may like it much better than I do, but for me, yeah, I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it. So, it is what it is. But hey, you know what? Your predictions may vary, right? So, let's see. What do you guys say? GBWC final is on the 9th. Yes, the 9th in Japan, which here in the States would be Saturday sometime, I think pretty late, if I'm not mistaken. Kurt Hill, my predictions, Thailand, Singapore, Hong Kong. Yeah, you know what? I think all of the predictions that I've seen, it has Thailand #1. That's win, man. I mean, when I saw his build, I just, first thing that came to my mind, I was just like, yeah, that motherfucker's winning. I mean, there's no beating him at that point. Such a great idea. Such a great idea. And I don't know where this dude gets it from, to be honest with you. I talk to him all the time on Instant Messenger through Facebook and everything. And man, God, I wish I had just a little bit, just a teeny tiny bit of his level of creativity, man. It just, crazy. It's crazy. Let's see. Kenneth Sim says, my take on Hong Kong this year first. Yeah, you know what? Hey, Manson is a beast. I'm telling you right now, Manson is a beast. So, you know what? He could shock people. He definitely could shock people. I'll be honest with you. I saw, like I said, I saw his build and I knew it was going to be one of the tops. So, oh, Robbie, shut up, man. Damn it. Rob over there on Facebook, he says, mate, you're up there with the creativity. Not like that. Not like the artistic side of creativity. Like, I'll smash out a technical build. You got to be creative to do technical too, which I don't think Kawaguchi fucking understands. But hey, that's besides the point. So hey, Robbie, I appreciate that, brother. I really do. I really do. That's awesome. Alex the Doof. What's up, Alex? He's watching. Heat Hawk Noob. How long do you think a builder should wait before entering into a competition? I'm looking to sign up for a contest in San Antonio, Texas to gauge where I'm at with other builders. Man, that's a very interesting question. And I know some people had mentioned, you know, just enter. Yeah, I completely agree with that. Just enter. Because even though you may not win, and if it's your first competition, you do have to set yourself up with realistic expectations. And you know what? Let's go one camera. Let's talk. Okay, so you have to set yourself up with realistic expectations, right? So the best thing to do is to go in with the mindset that, hey, you know what? I'm going to get blown out of the water. I'm not going to win. It's just, lost cause, right? But if you do place or win, I mean, it's just icing on the cake at that point, right? But the thing is about competitions, please listen. The thing is about competitions is it's not, well, I take this back. Competition for me is very, very important. I'm a competitive person. I build most of these things to compete, either with other people or with myself, right? So competition is and can be an important thing. Competition breeds excellence. Fair? But an added bonus is getting to meet people that you may not have met before, right? And interact with them and pick their heads about, oh, hey, what did you do here? How did you achieve that? Or, man, this just looks really good. How did you do something like that, right? That is a huge, huge benefit of entering into competitions. When I went to 2016, I've met people there that are probably going to be lifelong friends. Win is one of them. Ricardo from Italy, man, awesome dude. Lance from Australia, amazing. Man, just yeah, dude, a lot of people. It's so good to interact with people in competitions. When I go up to New York, man, I see my friends from New York. Every single one of them. Love it. All those guys from the New York competitions, man. it's so much fun. So that's a definite added benefit. So what I would say is, man, just enter. You know what? Just enter. Interact. Start getting to know people. Network, if you will, right? It's so beneficial. It's so beneficial. Don't be a one-man island. I was a one-man island for many, 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 many years. And it's not great. It's not enjoyable. So get to know people. Get out there. Go to the competitions. Enter. Lose. Learn. And come back stronger. That's what it's all about. Great question. Man, chat is popping off, I'm telling you. Craziness. Okay, so let's see. Dwidget, y'all still make me jealous. Ha ha ha. Thurno, come on, man. Edwin RSA, good afternoon, everyone. What's up, Edwin? Bailey, I understand exactly what you mean about technical creativity. Tim, that's how I feel about myself as well. Yeah, see, Bailey and I are like, we're right here when it comes to kind of aesthetic interests and things. So, yeah. Alex, you take away more from the experience and just talking to people there. Exactly, exactly. RF Aurora, Andrew too. When I re-entered the world of Gunpla and building model kits, I never thought of entering a competition. I only wanted to build the kits I enjoyed seeing. It evolved into wanting to paint them so I could get color accuracy. Then in September of 2017, I walked into a hobby town, saw and noticed that they were having a model competition. It started a fire in me. I never knew there was one. And he says, I built and painted an RE100 Gundam Mark III, entered in a competition, never thought I would win, but I wanted to learn from others. And I think Andrew won, or placed at least. So I mean, there you go, man. There you go. Let's see. Hasaki Art, what's going on, dude? What Bluefin and Bandai needs here is the U.S. More GBWC cons. Yeah, you know, it's tough. It's tough. They've got a number of them, and it's not cheap to put those on, right? It's not inexpensive. So they have to weigh the business aspect, which none of us want to hear, right? None of us care about the business, about the dollars and cents and all that crap, the logistics, fuck that, right? Nobody cares about that. But Bluefin does care about that, you guys. They are a business. They are in business to make money. Whether we like it or not, whether we like their procedures or not, which I fucking don't. But yeah. It's business. It's business. The sooner that we realize that, the sooner we can come to terms with that. So, it is. It is what it is. Space Rat 53. I'm going to do a custom master grade GM Kai for my first GBWC online entry. Awesome. Just to get myself out there to the Gunpla community. My idea is a high mobility type tech test bed. Say that 3 times fast. Going into the Zeta Double Zeta era. That sounds like a winner to me. I think it would be pretty damn cool. Hasaki Yard, not everyone can drive to New York, damn it. I know, right? Oh, wish. R4 Andrew 2, I learned more about this hobby every single time I go to a competition or build day or class hosted by Tim. Andrew, get out of here, man. Stop it. Hey, over on Facebook, let's switch over. James is over there. James Denise, what's going on, brother? He's watching from down under. Man, James, I hope you're feeling better, dude. James got hit with the sickness. Whoa, what am I doing? Oh. Whoa, I didn't know I could do that. I'm like holding a button and it's zooming in and out on my web browser. I didn't know that could happen. Crazy, right? So anyway, he says, Robbie says, James says hi. Robbie says, Yeah. Are you your own worst critic? I absolutely I'm my own worst critic, man. 100%. 100%. He says, I know I am, and people don't seem to understand that. Yeah, no, you 100% can be, dude. I look at things, and it's funny. Win and I have had conversations about this. You absolutely are your own worst critic, and no matter what, every artist, and we are artists as modelers, we absolutely are artists. There is no arguing that point. But so as artists, we always question ourselves and we always question our talent, right? It's natural. He messaged me. He's showing me his build, like a month or two before he released it, and he's just like, man, I don't know if this is good enough. I might scrap the whole thing. I'm like, dude, no, don't do that. And I couldn't understand where he was coming from because it looked so good in my eyes. But that's a perfect example of how you can be your own worst critic and how you can question your own abilities. Every artist does it. It is natural. You've got to fight past that. Part of the process, man. Part of the process. Let's see. Ooh. James says Thailand hands down. Yeah, dude. That's just another one, man. Another one for Win. Rob Ponte says, as far as creativity goes, I just like to make things rusty, and he's good at it too, you guys. Rob, his rusty stuff is tip top. I'm telling you. James says my faves are Thai, Hong Kong, South Korea, and Japan. Man, everybody's up on that South Korea joint. The spinny thing, it just kills it for me. It really does. And it's disappointing because I would love to see that. But hey. Spider2K2, James, over there on YouTube, different James. He says, Tim, he does that all the time when I chat with him. So you get it too. You know exactly what Win does, yeah. Tex Marquise, preach. James over there on Facebook says, I tell him, dude, you are great. Stop doubting yourself. Yeah, we all do that, man. We all do that. Absolutely 100%. Part of the process. Part of being an artist, right? James Denise over there on Facebook, don't care for the spinning. I don't care for it either. Spinning is kind of crap. But what are you going to do? James says, just love the concept and the execution. Yeah, no, I think it's a wonderfully built model. I think that it is well made from what it looks like. The concept is solid. Just that one gimmick, it just... if you could reach into a model and just take one part out, I would rip that spinner right off the damn thing, and yeah, I would like it so much more. But sorry, South Korea. You put a Lazy Susan on your model. Doesn't make it not great. Just kind of loses its appeal for me. What are you gonna do? All right, you guys, back to work, shall we? Let's see. Yeah. Rob and James over there on Facebook, they love the concept of the South Korean one. And I do too, don't get me wrong. I'm busting on the South Korea pretty hard right now, just because of the spinning thing. And no, you know what? I'm actually in agreement with you guys. I do like it. It's a wonderfully built looking piece. I just wish it didn't spin. I just wish it didn't spin. Why does it spin? Man. But hey, maybe Kawaguchi likes that. I don't know. Anyway, all right, back to tape peeling for you guys, because this is always fun. It's fun for me, right? Hasaki Art. Tim, don't you agree GBWC needs to diverse on choosing only story diorama and pick technical builds like Joshua's as well? Oh man, this was the conversation, the rant type of thing that I had you know, kind of this time last year, right? And you know, it's tough. It's always going to be tough to judge a technical build with something that does have an artistic flair to it, right? But at the end of the day, it is Bandai's competition. Let's just say this. I wish that Orazaku was made available in more countries than it is. Because I would enter that every frickin' year, you guys. Every year. Did you see that GM Sniper 2? And the 144 Forbidden Gundam? Holy shit. It just... I'm speechless. And I don't get speechless very often. When I look at those things, I am just... Yeah. They're amazing builds. If you guys haven't seen the entries, some of the entries for Orazaku, it's a competition that used to be exclusively Japan. But I believe they've opened it up here recently. But, you know, don't quote me on that, because I think the guy that won this year was from Hong Kong or China. But again, I can't confirm that, right? But he made this tricked out GM Sniper 2 that just is, man, it just hits every single note for me. It's super technical. It's just a... Oh yeah, there's the piece. Sorry about that. Spouting poetic about Orazaku, and I forgot about the piece. Yeah, that contrast looks good. I dig that. He just messed with all the proportions in all the right ways. The thing's beautiful. It's subtly shaded and has a gradient to a lot of the armor, which just... I don't really like that style, but something about his just makes it just look amazing, right? Super build. Just a super build. And then there's this 144 scale Forbidden Gundam from Gundam Seed, right? The thing that had the big fuck you shields on the sides, and the big thing that came down this way was green. Man, I'm telling you, the technical prowess of that builder is just... It's just insane. And you know what? I followed him on Instagram. Let me see if I can find him on Instagram just right quick, and I will tell you guys to follow him, because the dude is just off the charts good, man. Where is he? That's not him. Bear with me here, you guys, because trust me, this is worth the follow. Abso-freaking-lutely. Let's see. Is that him? Nope, that's not him. Is that him? That's not him either. Come on. Watch it be like the last one in my follow list too. is it? Come on. What's this? No. Nope. Damn it. And this guy hardly has, hardly has followers at all. I think he's got a few hundred at most. I think like 300-400 maybe. So I think he's relatively new to Instagram. But like I said, you guys, if you're on Instagram, this is just put down everything that you're doing. Stop the stream. You can come back and pick it up. Just you need to go follow this guy. And like I said, I'm looking. I'm searching for you right now because it's awesome. Is this the one? No, that's not it. Damn it! Come on. Oh, is that it? That might... Okay. Bailey, Twitter. Ray at Architect MGR. Okay, so that's... that sounds familiar, right? I wonder if he's got the same or similar name on the Instagrams. Let's see. My God, I'm following too many people here. Ooh, I found it. I found it. Here it is. Cool. Okay. So, this is the guy that made, like I said, the 144 Forbidden Gundam. Okay. Wandamaru. So, hold on. Let me put it in the chat. Okay? I'm going to put it in all the chats so everybody can get to it. Okay? Hang on. So, at Wandamaru. Go. All right, go follow him on Instagram. Telling you, this is insane. The insanity is beyond. Okay, so just look at this shit, you guys. Look at that. Come on, man. Look at that. I mean, this is insane. That's a 144. That's not 1/100. That's not perfect grade. It's not jumbo. That's 144. It's craziness. This is just the inside of the shield. Look at all the levels. Scratch built like scythe. Crazy. Oh, and this is, yeah. Okay, so come to find out, this guy does the same thing that I do with plastic sculpting, right? So this is what I did on the Aussie. Check this out. So you get a nice thick piece of plastic, right? And boom, you scribe into it like that. We did that on the Jesta, on the legs and stuff, right? Look at that. That's insane. Amazing bevels. Look at that chisel work. What? What? Just come on, man. Oh, he got the silver? Kenneth Sim says he got silver on Origazaku. That does not surprise me one bit, you guys. I'm telling you that right now. Insane. Insane levels of detail. Look at that precision. Like, come on, man. That's wild. Go back. Check. I mean, that's the inside. Oh my God. Tex. Oh, sweet summer child. GeoCities link in the bio. Yeah, you know what? GeoCities is still big over there in Japan. So, I mean, you can't can't really fault him for using what's big over there, right? Oh my, just look at that. Look at that. Look at that. I'm gonna do that someday. I'm totally stealing this idea. It's just, wow. Just crazy. Wow. Look at that. Those boosters, man. See, this is the type of technical shit that I just get amped off of, right? Just stupid good. And look at this. Okay, so the thing that I want you guys to realize, and please don't take this lightly, is that this is a 1/44 scale model. 1/44. And it's a Gundam Seed model. So those particular mobile suits are already small to begin with. I quit. Fuck it. I mean, come on, man. Oh, look at that. That's crazy talk. There's the shoulders. Look at that, man. Look. Okay, so this is what's crazy. He did this insane detail on the rim, the outer rim of the shoulder. I mean, for real. And I mean, look, this is all plastic. This is all scratch built, plated up, just beautiful. Absolutely beautiful work. Wow. What can you do? Really? What can you do? So anyway, guys, go follow Wandamaru on Instagram and just drool over the images. Man, oh man. Yeah. Crazy, right? Kenneth Sim, thank you for... did I type it in wrong? I probably did. Oh well. Thanks for the assist. Oh, look at that. Bailey, he just followed you back. Cool. Jason PS3, isn't that just insane? Dude, I mean, just... right? R for Aurora, Andrew 2, Bailey, they're all, that's crazy. Hasaki, Tim, how old is this guy? I don't know, man. He looks like in his 20s maybe, right? Because you either have to have big-ass magnifiers or a young builder to pull that stuff off. He probably got a pair of these, you know? Chances are he just noticed a major bump in followership thanks to you, Tim. I hope so, man. I really do hope so, because he's an amazing builder. And I think, let me see, I think he's the one that did that tricked out. Yeah, he's the one that did that. The tricked out. What is that? The Quanta or whatever. The RG. I don't know that one. This one. This guy. I mean, it's just super tricked out, and I saw this going around Facebook a few days ago. Great scribing on this. So, yeah, he did that one too. So, yeah. Nice. Look at that. Kurt Hill. Just got a follow from him as well. Sweet. That's great. Yeah, everybody go follow him. Everybody go follow him. Just stop what you're doing, pick up your phone, go follow Wandamaru. Because he's damn good. Damn good. Let's see, Eric Mason. Speaking of chisels and panel lines, where can I find chisels at a good price? The universal conundrum. Chisels aren't cheap. realistically, the only two brands that I would recommend are either MadWorks or BMC. You can buy both of them at USA Gundam Store. You can get also MadWorks at Kevin Zhang's, Mr. Dash, his online store, and then also you can get BMCs at Volks USA. But honestly, I would check USA Gundam Store first. If you don't have chisels and you're just getting into them, I'd probably go MadWorks, because you can just buy the blades and then fit them in an expensive hobby knife holder. Where BMC, you're buying the chisel, but then you have to buy, well, you don't have to, but it's better if you buy the handle, right? And always chisel discipline. So yeah, you're gonna spend money no matter what, dude. There's no cheap chisels that do a good job. You have to invest in your hobby. Yeah, invest in your hobby. All right, let's get back to this peeling, because we've talked and we've wasted time. We haven't done a damn bit of masking either, and I'm okay with that, because I hate masking. All right. Okay. Last piece. Booyah. Look at that. Right there. And then you get that little deal right there. And then come on now. Where's a top to one of those? Where's a top? Nope, that's not a top. That's not it either. Damn it. Oh, there it is. And then pop that on there. Yep. But I still need to mask off these caps. I need to make them gray. R for Aurora, shut up, Andrew. Thinking of McDonald's when you look at the side skirts. No, man. Once these are panel lined and decaled and everything like that, and then on the model, no sir. You're gonna be thinking gun cannon or just badass grunt mech. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be awesome. Gizmo, shut up too. You thinking about McDonald's? Jerks. That's okay. You guys can think about McDonald's all you want. Just little pops of yellow here and there. Nothing wrong with that, you know. The gun cannon had little pops of yellow all over it with the vents and thrusters and all that jazz. And that's kind of what we're going for. Kind of what we're going for. All right. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh boy. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Yeah. Oof. Man, look at that. I like it. I like it a lot. And let's see. Where's the chest insert for it? Let's see what that looks like. Oh, I just had it. Well, here's the other one. Here's the other one. Look at this. Ooh. Yeah. Come on. That's sexy. That just... Man. That's nice. I like that so much right now. Beautiful. Beautiful. Put these in the done bin. Alright, so now, the last bit here. This is part of the arm assembly. Let's get this started to peel. Yeah, so far so good with this one. Ooh. Look at that. Look at that. That's pretty good. I can dig it. Can you dig it? Look at that. That's nice. Yeah. It's nice. Look at that. Oh. A little touch up right there. Looks like the tape peeled up just a bit to let some overspray underneath. Not a big deal though. We can brush that. We can brush that. Man, that looks good though. That's gonna look real good on the arm. And then that beam saber goes right here in the middle. Telling you guys. Telling you. Good stuff. Good stuff. Bailey, Tim, do you want me to ban anyone that says it's Ronald McDonald Special Drop Unit Big Mac Delivery Machine with fries? You son of a bitch. Oh, it's funny though. That's funny though. I gotta admit, that's pretty damn funny. No, please don't ban anybody. Oh shit. Oh. Why oh why? Kenneth Sim, are we looking at Prime? No, man. Looking at the airdropped Jesta. GizmoCon Gunpla, LOL. Someone should get a 1/100 scale figure and make it look like Ronald. You guys are assholes, for real. You guys are assholes. That's still funny, though. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. I like it. I like it. Keep it coming. Keep it coming. That's the type of humor I like, actually. I like it. I like it. See, I can take it just as good as I give. Plain and simple. So, all right. Whew, boy, oh boy. So, we've got all the peeling done, right? We had our Big Mac special delivery airdrop with fries and a Coke. Got that all taken care of. That's looking good. Actually, hang on. Oh yes. Oh yeah, here we go. All right. You guys, here we go. Two more pieces that we're gonna peel. Two more, and they're good. Don't get me wrong. The shield. The shield. All right. So this thing is masked out the wazoo. Actually, no, you know what? I'm gonna do more to that one. So it's only gonna be one piece. It's only gonna be this one tonight, okay? But this, yeah, this is the main main part of the shield, the lower part with the serrated edges and everything. So let's peel this. Oh yes. Oh, look at that edge just pop. Yeah, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Look at that edge. Oh yeah. All right. Let's get the field torn off here, because that's when it's really gonna pop. All right. See, I try to peel tape in as big a piece as possible. Just makes quick work out of it, right? Ooh, that red. That red. And see, and under here, obviously, it's a mishmash of colors and everything. It's not even a big deal. But, ooh, what is a big deal? What is absolutely a big deal is how these little straps come out. Whew. Crispy. Crispy. Like a chicken McNugget. Yes, sir. Look at that right there. That, my friends, I'm happy with that. I am happy with that. Shane, what up? Daft Robo. Man, you guys seriously need to go follow Shane, the Daft Robo, on Instagram. He is building a custom 1/100 scale, what is it? Hobby Hyzac. Doing a great job too. So go follow him on the good old Instagrams. He's doing big things, you guys. Big things. Anyone getting the idea of a Jesta and making it look like Grimace and put it near Tim's build at competitions? Okay, let's be real for a second. I kind of love that idea. I do. A purple Jesta? I mean, come on, man. I think that would be great. Make one that looks like Hamburglar as well. Oh, dude, come on. That would be sweet. That would be sweet. You totally have to do that, Jonathan. Whenever I come back out to SCGMC, that needs to happen. I don't know if it's going to be next year or not, because shit's expensive. But yeah, next time I come out, dude, you got to have a Grimace Jesta. It must happen. It absolutely must happen. Oh, yes. Yes. Look at that. Look how evil that red looks. That is insane, right? All right, so where's the shield? We're just going to mock this up just right quick. We're not going to really attach it. We're just going to let it sit. Oh, shit, and I dropped it. Good thing I only dropped it an inch or two. Oh, look at that underside. With the edges and everything. Yes. Yes. And then what you do is throw on that little guy right there. I do like how that looks. And then, okay, so this is just raw paint, you guys. For real, for real. Raw paint to me always looks kind of like crap, right? Just because there's no real depth to it. There's no separation. There's just, but this is looking pretty good. And I can see it in my head that once this is panel lined and then decaled, watch out. I'm gonna put I'm gonna put the Rooster logo right here, right there in the middle. It's gonna be, yeah, that's gonna look good. That's gonna look good. I think so. Yeah, I think so. All right, let's catch up with the chat, because I know you guys are being stupid in the chat. Talking about KFC and McDonald's and shit. Come on. Hey, Tim Kilborn, what's going on, buddy? He says, so tell me, when are you going to start giving it? Inquiring minds want to know. When I'm done? Yeah. Dude, I'm seeing this thing to the finish, man. No. If you're going to be a bear, be a grizzly, buddy. If you're going to be a bear, be a grizzly. Seriously. One of my many mantras. Gumball Geo, what's going on, Geo? Shane's build is amazing. Yes, it is. He's talking about Daft Robo over there on the good old Instagram. And speaking of Daft Robo, he says that shield is looking so good, worth the pain. Yeah, it is. It really, really is. Great figure hoarder. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for watching. He says, dang, those are some spicy little details. That's a spicy meatball. God, those were great commercials. Thank you, brother. Appreciate that. Really do. Really do. GizmoCon Gumpla. Zagok for the fry guys. The fins on the head can be the fries. No. No. Not a Zagok. Zagok was was like the blue Char pilot is Zagok. That's the one that went through the GM. You're talking about a Zogok with the boomerangs on his head from Unicorn. Yeah. That would look great, actually. I think that would be interesting. R for Aurora, Tim's been pretty hungry building this. Dude, I actually am a little hungry myself right now. I'm not going to lie. Kenneth Sim, Tim, the paint you used mostly mix with leveling thinner. Absolutely. I always use Mr. Leveling Thinner no matter what. If I'm going to be truthful, I don't even own normal Mr. Thinner. All I have is Mr. Leveling Thinner. That's it. That's all I ever use. And it's awesome. It's like magic in a bottle. Let's see. Hisaki Art. Tim, that Rooster logo with the light gray background would look cooler in my opinion. What, this? This has a white background. Daffro, so what's the backstory on the Rooster? You knowing the birds? Okay, so we talked about this a little bit earlier, right? So this logo is actually a real logo, a real insignia used by the 67th Tactical Fighter Squadron. I think it's, and like I said before, I think they're located out west, like San Francisco, San Diego, somewhere out there. And I think they're still around. They were big, very big back in like World War II and Vietnam. So, based on, current military groups, I borrowed the logo and I turned it into the 67th Tactical Mobile Suit Squadron. So that's kind of where it came from. I thought it just looked really cool, very different from what you see normally, right? So I have some decals that I bought when my local hobby store went out of business, and they were on there. Rest is history. I just love the logo, man. It's so different and so cool. It's just weird looking, right? So that's why I chose it. Let's see. Bang, new messages. Okay, so Bailey, Unicorn Battles were a love letter to Gundam fans that oogled MSV art and actually watched Double Zeta series through and through. You're damn right, dude. You are damn right. Eric Mason, hey Tim, when you get a chance, check your email. I've sent you some pics that you'll find very funny. Oh God. I'm scared now, you guys. I will check them after the stream, Eric, I promise you. Dafrobo, I like it very much. You know how I feel about the chickens. Oh yeah! Yes! Shane has chickens. Yeah, Shane has chickens. And he puts them on his Instagram stories all the time, like he did this morning. So yes, the chickens are good. But this is a rooster. This is a rooster, and their nickname. You know what? I'm gonna let you guys go look up the nickname, because that's gonna start a whole new thing. So, oh man. So, yeah, guys, I'm very happy with this. Man, and that the worry that I had about the vertical height of the tape being an issue with these little attachment straps is totally not an issue. Once we get that panel lined, you will never be able to see any hint of red or anything like that on here at all. Man, I dig it. I totally dig it. I totally dig it. And then, so this one I still have to mask off a little bit. I want to focus camera. Come on now. Woo. There we go. So I want to mask off this little section right here and paint that red. So I think that will make everything on here just pop, pop, pop. So there's that. Dwidget. Yes, they are the fighting cocks. Damn. Daftrobo, my rooster's name is Noodle. It's a good name for a rooster, I gotta admit. Sakiara, chickens are the general name for them roosters and hens. Dwidget is the squadron nickname. Yes, the fighting cocks. Yes, they are. Eric Mason, don't worry, Tim. It's about McDonald's and a Gundam, trust me. Okay, fair enough, brother. Eric Mason looks awesome. Thank you, dude. Gunpla bust out the silicone brushes. You know what? We haven't even gotten to work yet, and it's already 11:19, guys. We've just been we've been doing peel porn and tape peel porn and talking about McDonald's and fighting cocks and shit like that. So it's a fun time. So, all right. So let's actually get to work now, shall we? Yeah. Lies, all lies about that email, Tim. Yes, I know, right? There no. Oh man, it's gonna be interesting. All right, so what to tape next? Let's do a quick check-in. So let's zoom back out. There. This is the done bin, you guys. Starting to fill up. Lots of nice colors in there. I dig it. But in comparison, that's the not done bin. It's not bad. That's not bad at all. I'm finally starting to see the light at the end of the tunnel. Let's put it that way. And it looks good. Looks good. So, we're not going to mess with these tonight too much. We might grab some parts out of there, but you know what? Let's Let's get working on these guys. These little grenade bastards. Because this is going to be complicated. This is, I'm not going to like this. I'm not going to enjoy this one at all. Because we need to mask off these little caps here. We're going to turn those dark gray. So, what we need is that little guy right there. One of these. Julius Dembski, in the spirit of McDonald's and chicken, maybe the Jesta should be renamed the McNugget. Complagio, it's the It's the McJesta. Alright, you guys are jerks, man. Hurting my feelings. It's all good, though. I actually like it. Oh, it's too funny. It's too funny. Alright. Let's get this roundy bit going here. We're gonna put the shield off to the side. And then oh, I fucked that up, didn't I? Yep. Oh, well, maybe not. Maybe not too bad. No, we're not gonna do that. We're not going to use that. We're gonna cut that off. We're gonna throw that piece away. Hasaki art, Mr. Masking Soul. Dude, no, don't use the masking liquid. It's just, it's poo-poo. Masking liquid is straight poo-poo. And the reason why is because you're never gonna get crispy lines with masking solution the way that you will with tape. It's plain and simple. It's straight dookie. Okay. Let's see how that measures up. I think that looks a little small for these caps, but yeah, they're a little, it's a little small. Just not getting the fit. Although we can probably try to stretch it. Stretch the tape around this thing. We could probably do that. Maybe get away with it. No, we're not going to get away with that. That is not going to happen, you guys. Not going to happen. So, we need to increase the diameter of this ever so slightly. Go back to the drawing board. Spin the sucker again. Let's see what that looks like now. That now I think is going to be way too frickin' big. Go figure. Flynn Berger! Craig Flynn, everybody. What's going on, Craig? He says, good day, Tim. Oh, yeah. Way too big. Son of a biscuit eater. We're going to throw that away. We're going to shrink this down a little bit. Let's try that. That slipped too. What the hell? Why is it slipping? Come on. Come on, little circle. Ooh, I think we might have something here. I think we might have a winner, you guys. Flynn Berger's working. Sorry, Flynn. Kenneth Sim, I use a belt hole puncher sometimes. Yeah, those are good, but you're limited, obviously, with the size of the hole that you're trying to cut, obviously. Edwin RSA, hey, Tim. Need to ask about the round cutter. For the blade refill, is it the art knife blade or the regular box cutter blade? Thinking about getting one. It is... these blades that come with that come in the Olfa, it's these guys right here. So where is it? Shit. Anyway, yeah, it's like that. Same thing. You can use these Olfa refill blades. Same exact thing, same exact size. Fits perfectly. So, same dimensions, the whole 9 yards, same angle, everything. Now, the only thing is that the blade that comes with this is actually titanium. So this is going to last a very, very long time. I've had this thing for several years and I haven't ever changed the blade out. Never had the need to. And still, honestly, I don't think it needs it at all right now. But if in the event that you do need it, yes, those Olfa utility blades, I think they're the 9mm blades, will work perfectly with as a refill blade for that Platts circle cutter. Good question. Good, solid question. All right. This looks like a winner. Where's my chicken nuggets? You know what they say, winner, winner, chicken dinner, right? Oh, it's titanium coated steel. Okay, I thought it was titanium. Live and learn. Live and learn. Alright, did that just fold it up? Yeah, that just folded, you son of a bitch, that just folded up on me. That's okay though. We've got it. Got that cap now properly masked. Ugh. Why do I do this to myself, everybody? I don't know. I don't know why I do this. Do you guys do this? I don't know. Sometimes I question my decision-making processes in model building. Because not only do I have to do this 6 times for each piece. There's 2 of them. I gotta do it 12 times. Son of a bitch. Hasaki Art, Tim, have you ever tried the thinner line circle cutter? I've seen it. I've never tried it. There are actually a lot of Chinese circle cutters with the same design. Thinner line is just one of them. A bunch of other Chinese companies make a circle cutter with that exact same design. Honestly, I think they all probably come from the same damn factory, and they just slap different labels on them, but who knows. Yes, I know. Yes, Hasaki Art, Simon uses it, and he seems to like it. When I was talking to him about it, he said the one drawback is its accuracy in very small circles. He said it's not great in terms of accuracy. So that would be my main thing, because obviously I'm cutting, 2 3mm circles out of this tape, and I need accuracy. That's going to be just paramount for me. So yeah, I have seen it. I'm hesitant, honestly, to give it a try, though. Just my 2 cents. But yeah, Simon seems to enjoy it, and I obviously I take a lot of his opinion holds a lot of weight to me. But yeah, the drawbacks that he had mentioned, yeah, I don't know if I am willing to work with that when I already have something that can get really accurate cuts, you know? So. Okay. Sticky tack. Sticky tack attack. Boom. Press that in, and that tape is now pressed down onto the piece. Adjust with a fingernail. Press that down one more time. And now those caps, those two caps, are masked off. Perfect. Let's go for number 3, shall we? What's the time? 11:31. Booyah. Bailey says, I vouch for this compass cutter too. I love mine. Excellent. R4, someone with Tim's address, place an order with Uber Eats and send him 20-piece chicken McNuggets. Dude, no. No, 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 no. That's the last damn thing I need is 20-piece chicken nugget. Even though it's delicious. And I would grub on some chicken nuggets. No. I am trying to eat healthy here, man. Can't be having chicken nuggets. God damn it. And plus, nobody has my address. I'm going to keep it that way. I screwed up on that one. Darn it. There we go. That looks better. Whoa. See how big that is now? That's kind of one drawback about this particular circle cutter, is that there is some slop to it. And sometimes you need to readjust. That's okay. Not a big deal. It's just masking tape. There we go. Don't forget your chocolate shake. Nice. Thanks. Thanks, Thurno. Let's see. R4 was going to suggest a large Coke and Szechuan sauce. Nah. Flinberger, I got a cheaper, nastier version of the circle cutter. Works pretty good, too. Awesome. R4, I still have the poster tube with your address on it from when you sent me the Hummingbird and Aussie posters. It's out there. Dwidget, sauce has been discoed. R4, I still see it out there, out here at Dwidget. Tim Circle Cutting Hell from Kenneth Sim. Daft Robo, that's not his actual address. Dwidget, leftover stock, not the original recipe. Booyah! That's okay. I don't like the Szechuan sauce anyways. See, when I get nuggets, I'm a hot mustard dude. Man, that stuff is good. I am a hot mustard guy all the way. All day long. Dip your fries in it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's good stuff. It's good eats. Oh, you know what, guys? I have been remiss. And talking about food has reminded me. Miss Tex Marquise. I don't know if Armita's still watching. If Armita, if you're watching, say hi. But she just finished her car model, and she finished a bear guy that looked like Guy Fieri from Diners and Drive-Ins and Dives, and I thought that was pretty damn funny. So go look her up on Instagram, Tex Marquise. Yeah, it was pretty good. It's pretty good. Let's see. Daft Robo Shane is barbecue all the way. Barbecue's good too. I'm not gonna lie. Dwayne, get him some spicy mayo yum yum sauce. Okay, yeah, you know what? That's pretty good. Pretty damn good. That is pretty damn good. The yum yum sauce with man, with you go to like a hibachi grill place and they pour the yum yum sauce. And you get fried rice and you get filet or chicken or shrimp or scallops or what have you. Oh man, yum yum sauce is good, man. It's really good. Flynn Burger says sweet chili. I don't know, man. Okay, so don't get me wrong. Okay, so some people like the spicy sweet combination, or the sweet and savory combination, like they like maple syrup on sausage, like spicy sausage or whatever, breakfast sausage. I no, hard pass. No, man, just no. That's not me, man. That's just so totally not me. I'm one or the other. If I want sweet, I want sweet. If I want spicy, I want spicy or savory or whatever, right? Yeah. Yeah, dude. Just, Dwidget, Dad was a cook by trade, so I'm a little spoiled. Yeah. Making some good food. Kenneth Sims, still prefer curry sauce. It's not bad. It's not bad. Flynn Burger, we eat Vegemite, man. Our taste buds are all messed up. Nice. Eat a Vegemite sandwich from a land down under. That's taking it back. Bailey, now at Tex Marquise, definitely maximum right brain creativity. Also check out her Vincent Van Gogh and her initial GM Hachi Roku build. Yeah. It's pretty damn good. Pretty damn good. I laughed my butt off when I saw the Guy Fieri bear earlier today. I think it was today or yesterday. I thought it was pretty damn funny. Ooh, I got tape on my knuckle. What's up with that? Kurt Hill, nothing wrong with Vegemite, right? Oh man. Arf Aurora, at least I can say I don't know what natto tastes like. That was served with some of my breakfasts in Japan. I'd never heard of it. I don't know. Hey Schultz, Berconateer. Tacos. For real. Who's sending me photos? Oh, Tom Mara. 8-Bit Tom, you guys. What's Tom Mara want? And I know I probably shouldn't be checking my messenger and everything on stream, but he is. Memories. Oh, dude, yes, he's at Jack's. You guys. Tommy Mara. Mr. 8-Bit Tom. Shouting him out on the stream. He's actually at a restaurant right now. Restaurant he took us to in 2016 when we were stranded in San Francisco for the night. Shout out to 8-Bit Tom. Nothing but love for that dude. Seriously. Solid individual. And a wonderful modeler, I might add. I come from a land down under. You guys got that stuck in my head about the Vegemite and everything. I hope you Aussies are happy. Oh man. Let's see. Let's scroll back up. Excuse me. Dwidget, yeah, my mom also Filipino, so I'm kind of forced to learn how to cook. Nice. Daft Robo, yeah, there is. That shit is gross. What? Oh, talking to Kurt. Natto beans. Natto beans. Natto is fermented soybean. What? Sorry. Fermented soybean? Come on, man. I don't know about all that, dude. Let's see. R4, if I lived in Colorado, I would help you out, Ace. Oh, Ace, yeah. Bracana's at work, you guys. He's the hardest working dude I know. For real, for real. Silly co-workers don't want to show up. Yay, open to close 7 days a week. Ouch. Man, oh man. That's tough, dude. That's tough. But fermented soybeans? Fermented beans? No. 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 Mm-mm. No. Just no. Nope. Not gonna do that. Nope. Don't like that. There we go. Now we're on camera. Okay. Come on. Come on, masking tape. Work with me here. You guys, I have not been looking forward to this particular process. And I'll be honest with you, I've been putting this off. Just because I've not wanted to do this at all. Because as you can see, it is massively tedious. It's not fun. It's not glorious. It's dumb. Dumb. Yeah. Kurt Hill says, yeah, natto is sticky, smelly, and gross. Just as bad as stinky tofu. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you this right now. About as stinky as I get is like blue cheese or feta. That's the stinkiest I get, you guys. I mean, I'm being serious. No. Anything else? Hard pass. Yeah. Oh boy. Hey, Kira Yet. Kira, everybody, over on Facebook. He is our resident evil scientist in training because he's a genius, certified. He says, what is the time now at your side? Right now it is 11:45 p.m., Kira. And thank you for coming back. Always good to see you, buddy. Always good to see you. Let's see. Oh, kimchi. No. Hard pass. Hard pass. No, sir. Daft Robo, what type of tweezers are those? Looks well used. Yeah, dude. So I love these tweezers like crazy. I actually have a second pair around here somewhere. They're around here somewhere. But yeah, these are used like crazy right now. It used to have like a rubber pad here and here. I've used these so much I've kind of sharpened the tips here, and yeah, man, these are great. I think I actually have them on the Amazon page because they're common. You can get them on Amazon. That's probably the cheapest place to find them, but you can get them in like craft stores, like here in the States, like Joann's, Michael's, place like that, right? You talk dirty to those tweezers, Tim? Damn right I do, son. Tell who's boss. You got to. You have to be in charge, Dwidget, of all your tools. If you got to put a tool in its place, you better damn well come hard on it. Keep that pimp hand strong, son. That's what I'm saying. Keep that pimp hand strong. It's hard out here for a pimp. Oh my, it's one of those nights, you guys. Everybody's being silly. But that's cool. I like those nights. I dig it. We're having fun, man. We are having fun. Sort of. Pickled ginger. Are you crazy? No, man. Kenneth Sims says, hand painting, Tim. Do it. No. 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 Not happening. No, sir. Bailey, reverse action tweezers have so many uses. Yeah, dude, I love... Look at that. Look. Love those things. Julia Stemsky, I just ordered a pair off from Amazon. Thank you, brother. Appreciate that. These are great, by the way. Like I said, I have 2 of these. I didn't know kind of like how prolific these were, so I actually bought 2 of them. And like I said, it's floating around on my desk here. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Here it is. What is it? Ek Tools. EKTOOLS. And this, okay, so let's do a comparison. Let's do a side by side. Zoom out just a little bit. And you can see how much this one has been through the absolute ringer. Wow, that's crazy. So let me take the protective cover off the jaws here, if I can even. There we go. So look at the shape alone, and let's get zoomed in so you can see the shape difference of the jaws. Actually, let's go super zoom, shall we? Ashkon Hami over there on Facebook. Hey Tim, do you ever use liquid masks like Mr. Masking Soul Neo, Mr. Masking Soul R? No, I am a straight up tape user, man. I'm just not into the masking fluid thing. Boop. So there. Look at that. You can see you can see the difference in the shape from, you know, how I've just used these things like crazy, right? Dwidget says, I got an auto repair shop worth of tools. Nice. Hey Schultz, Tim, did you get all the stuff? Yes, thank you, dude. I did. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Those some of those things will be going, well, the things that are going to a good home will definitely go to a good home. So thank you very much for that, guys. Adam Laws, what are you using to cut out the circles in the masking tape? That is a little circle compass by Platts, Adam Laws. Thank you for watching, by the way. RF Aurora, nobody puts reverse action tweezers in a corner. Really? You tried to make a baby joke? Like, come on, man. You're better than that. Jeez. Oh, man. Kenneth Sim, that's one cute tweezer. Yeah, dude, you know what? They are a cute little tweezer, and they're a little dainty thing. But they work so well. I'm not gonna... There's no shame in it. None at all. Just none. Let's see. Facials, awesome. Twidget, darn tootin' I am. Nice, nice, very cool. All right, you guys, let's get out of super zoom. One, go, come on, go back to one. There we go. Go back to that. Turn the focus back on. Bada boom, bada bang. There we go. Sweet, sweet, sweet. All right, we're gonna put the protective cover back on the jaws of the new one. We're gonna pop those off to the side. Let's get the eyes back on so we can see what the hell we are doing. And for Adam Laws, this is the circle cutter. This, like I said, is by Platts, and you can find this on Hobby Search. I think it was like, oh god, I want to say $12 or so. Yeah, well worth the money. Well worth the money. All right, let's see. This little mask here fits our circle. Oh yeah, like a glove. Nice. Yep, that's good. Press that down with good old sticky tack. And that, my friends, is a good mask. Adjust it there with the good old fingernails. Boom. Rock and roll. All right, one more, and this piece, the torture of this piece will be done, but that's not good enough because that needle slipped and that screwed it up. Ah, it's doing it again. I need to go slower with this. That's what I think the problem is. Trying to go too fast, cutting the circle, and the needle is slipping, and then the blade in turn is slipping. So go slow with it and get a little bit more accuracy. But that circle looks way small. Yeah, and it is. Son of a bitch. Billy, it's from Hobby Search. The link is $19.99. Yep, that's it. That's it. Kiriet over there on Facebook. What do you think of using the back of a hobby knife to deepen the line of a model to make it easier to panel line? Honestly, I think it's a great idea if you're just starting out, because that's how I started in kind of rescribing. Yeah, I think that's excellent. And then once you kind of master that, then you can invest in chisels like BMC, MadWorks, things like that. So yeah, I absolutely think that's a great idea. Practice on some kind of lower end models. Don't do that on like, some nice master grades or things like that. Do that on like high grades, cheap models that you don't worry about messing up. But yeah, I think that's a wonderful idea. Definitely think that's a good idea. Good question. What is going on? Keeps slipping on me. There we go. Now I think we got it. go. Yep, perfect. Perfect diameter. Okay. Yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir. That, my friends, those caps are now all masked. Sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Daft Robo, good night. Thanks for the stream in the chat. Everyone, I'm out. Shane, good night, man. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it, brother. A. Schultz, it's a side job for me. Oh, we're talking about work and everything. R4, you could always reverse wash those grenades. Yeah, I'm not into reverse washing, though. That's... nah. That's another thing I just don't... There's not enough accuracy for me in reverse washing. There's just not. And to get that accuracy, you would have to mask anyway. So why even bother? You know, that's just my opinion. But you know, reverse washing, you know, it has its place. Don't get me wrong, right? But it's just I'm just not, you know, I'm just not into it. Just not into it. Okay. That's way too short. All right. That is the beginning of something. Booyah. Here we are. Sweet. All right, you guys. Oh, what a stream. What a stream. Kira Yet, what size of chisels are necessary for detailing a 144 size kit? Good question. We've talked about this before, but for panel lines, I would say a 0.1 for normal panel lines. And then after that, you know, 0.3, 0.5 for notches and detail bits. So I think those are really kind of the big three that you would need for 144s. Once you step up, you know, to 1/100, the only one I would change is the 0.1. I would change that to a 0.15. So there you go. Let's see. Bailey, you being a pro builder, though, are a clear indication that there is no one correct way to do something. I wouldn't call myself a pro. I mean, come on, man. But thank you. I appreciate that. But yeah, I'm not a pro. I'm just a dude who builds models, man. On stream. Let's see. A. Schultz. Yeah, it just sucks right now because it's dipping into my business. When your 12-hour days can't pack and ship. Yeah, dude. Ace is, man. Ace is busy dude right now, man. Yeah, UPS or U.S. Postal Services. Yeah, kind of rough right now. So it is what it is. But hey, you guys, 12 p.m. or 12 a.m. Yeah. The Dwidget. Yeah, girly hunting business. Kira Yet. Hope one day I can design and make a good looking model. Dude, absolutely, man. Just keep building. Just keep, you know, practicing and experiencing everything and just build your skill set. Dude, you'll be there in no time. Trust me. Trust me. And just keep looking toward builders that you enjoy, that you get inspiration from, see how they do things, You're in good shape. Don't worry, buddy. Don't worry. Ultraman Dyna, hey Tim, glad I made it. I have a couple of questions regarding priming and top coating before you go. All right, let's shoot it. Let's go. Come on, Ultraman Dyna. So I was just about to wrap it up. But I will stay. I will stay to answer your questions, dude. So, fire them away. No? Yes? Maybe? Okay. Do you wash parts before you paint? Yes, absolutely 100%. So to get just a pristine surface for priming and painting, I throw all my parts into an alcohol bath. 91% isopropyl alcohol. I let them sit in there for, maybe an hour or so. Maybe agitate it. Maybe even run it through the ultrasonic cleaner if I'm really suspect on the surfaces or something like that. But normally I just kind of dip them in there, let them sit there for an hour, and then I take them out and let them dry. After that, use gloves. Don't touch them with your hands. Prime them, and then you can go back at it. But 91% isopropyl alcohol will clean off all the debris. It will cut all of the grease from your fingers and things like that. It will absolutely make that surface just pristine for priming. So yeah, 91% isopropyl alcohol. Ultraman Dyna also says, what top coat do you use? Great question. Stay right there. I will be right back, and I will show you what I use, because it used to be in here, but I moved it out there. So hang tight. All right. So, you guys know that I am a Mr. Hobby guy, right? I use Mr. Hobby in pretty much all stages. Sometimes I use all clad, sometimes I use Tamiya mixed with Mr. Leveling Thinner, sometimes I've got some SMS paints as well from Scotty Taylor. Go buy his stuff. It's awesome paints, available on USA Gundam Store. But for clear coat, for panel lining and decals, I use Mr. Super Clear Gloss. For my money, there's nothing better. This is a lacquer solvent-based clear coat. What I do is I will decant this. And I will put it into a bottle like this. See? Mr. Super Clear Gloss right there. That's what it looks like. You have to let it degas for about 3 hours, and then it's ready for airbrush use. So I use that for all my gloss coats and stuff like that, to panel lines, decals especially. You want a nice gloss. But then at the end, I always matte coat my models. So when I use this Mr. Super Clear Matte. They also have flat. I find that a little too flat. I like matte because it's got just a hint of sheen to it, like you would see at that scale, right? So those are the two that I use. I decant both of them. I put them in little bottles like this. You can get these on Amazon. These are just little glass bottles, and they're great. So that's what I use, and then I use them through my airbrush, which is 100% more efficient than trying to spray these things, because you have massive overspray with rattle cans. So yes, that's what I use. You can actually buy the UV cut version of this in jars now, so you could check that out. I'm not a big fan of the UV cut. I still like the same, the old standard, but that's just me. Just me. So there were some other points back in the chat. Let me scroll back up. Let's see. Here, Ultraman Dyna, I know that you have to use clear gloss coat before you do panel lining and put the decals, but which type of top coat should you use? Yeah, use what works for you. Use what you have, you know? If, say, you have Krylon or Valspar or something like that from a, you know, local hardware store, and if that works for you, use it. If you have Alclad clear coats, use that, right? If you have SMS from Scotty, use that. You know, I'm not saying go out and buy this. All I'm saying is this is what I use, right? You know, there are a ton of acrylic clear coats out there too. Some people still use Future, that Pledge Ultra Floor Shine. I don't suggest it, but people still use it, and people still get great results upon using it. But use what works for you, right? Test things out before you spray them and before you commit to them, to make sure that you get the results that you're looking for, though. That's what I would say first. Let's see. Bailey, top coat depends on the look you're going for, whether flat or satin, or in some cases gloss. Yeah, yeah. Ultraman Dyna, so wash the parts with alcohol, let them dry on their own before priming. Right, yes. Alcohol will dry very, very quickly. Very quickly. It evaporates in a matter of minutes. But what I would definitely suggest is to give it overnight, just to be on the safe side, because you never know if you know, you've got you know, capillary action going on one of a tiny piece or something like that, or in a panel line or something. Give them overnight. That's what I would say. A. Schultz, decant that stuff. Yeah, this works perfect. Yes, yes. And you can find videos on YouTube on how to decant. It's very easy. Very, very easy. All you need is like the old school crank can openers. You can get those in a grocery store for like $2. Because once everything's out of here, I do recommend popping the cap off this thing, the metal cap, and just pouring the contents, you know, into your capture jar at that point. And then if you wanted to, you can take the marble out of there too, but I don't recommend it. I don't recommend putting a marble in these glass bottles. I did that one time, and that was the last time. So, yeah. R for Andrew 2. Woohoo, another modeler that decants his clear coats. Yeah, man. You got to. I've been doing it for a while, yeah. Kurt Hill. Love Mr. Hobby Paint's preferred go-to as well. Have not tried Gaia Notes yet. I have not either. Volks here in the States sells Gaia. And Adam at USA Gundam Store, I think, now sells Gaia as well. So, heads up. Ultraman Dyna, would that be number 46 in the regular bottles, the small bottles? I don't know the number offhand. I believe it's in the GX line, not the standard line. And I think the one that you're talking about, the number 46, I think that is just their clear, which is, I believe, different than this, but don't quote me on that because I've never tried it. I just stick with what I know. So, yeah. Kenneth Sim, will the alcohol wash dissolve the cement and putty? Not the cement, not the solvent kind, no. The alcohol will absolutely not touch solvent-based glues like Tamiya Ultra or Tamiya Extra Thin, or even better, Plastic Magic. No, alcohol will not touch that. The only problem that you will have, that you might run into, is with solvent-based putties like the Mr. Tamiya White putty, or the other you know, kind of putties like this, that's where you're going to run into problems, because that is the same style solvent that Mr. Hobby paints have. You know, the acetone and stuff like that. So probably different. I'm just throwing out chemicals that I know. But it will eat through that. It will deform that. So that's why I say try to go with either epoxy putty or super glue, because it won't touch those. More reasons to go with super glue for your fillers, buddy. So yeah. R4, I wouldn't suggest the small glass bottles. Ultraman Dyna, you get more paint out of the rattle can for the price than the glass jars. It depends on your thinning. It really does. It depends on your thinning. Sorvon Zero, decanting those cans is such a pain. I'm trying to get my local store to order the UV cut bottles. So the thing with UV cut, and I read this in the Mr. Hobby catalog, is that there could be reactions to decals using UV cut. I don't know that for a fact, and I've never experienced that because I've never used the UV cut in that fashion before. But if they put it in their catalog, their 2018 catalog, then I don't know. You draw your own conclusions at that point. I don't necessarily want to take the risk at that point, being so far into a project that I've spent months on, years maybe. I don't want to fuck it up at one of the final stages. So, food for thought, really. So test it out. I'm just not a gambler. Let's put it that way. So, R4, I went through an entire jar of Mr. Super Clear Gloss from the jar one time, and it barely gave me 2 coats. Oh, from the jar. Okay, from the jar. Okay. Woo. I was going to say, you threw this in 2 coats? Come on, dude. Eric Mason, I use Krylon, and it works great. See? Use what works for you. Ultraman Dyna, I'm like you. I'm a big fan of Mr. Hobby products. I am too, man. Love me some Mr. Hobby stuff. Bailey says, I use Pledge for floor finish for gloss and Vallejo satin or matte acrylic varnish for top coat. And that's the thing. Again, use what works for you. I know Bailey, he works completely non-toxic. He works outside of the solvent-based stuff. He uses water-based and acrylic stuff. So that works for him. That works in his system, where Mr. Hobby works in my system. So use what works for you. Again. Astria Kai, what's up, everybody? Man, you're coming in right at the end, dude. Ultraman Dyna says, thanks for the tip, Andrew. Kenneth Sim, Mr. Hobby Super Clear 3 was a good choice. 3, interesting. R for Aurora, if you want to see my dad explode, just decant a rattle can into a jar indoors. I do it all the time indoors. I do it actually right in the spray booth. It's perfect. Sorvon Zero, C46 is clear gloss, but not Mr. Super Clear. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. Thank you, Sorvon, for confirming that. Kurt Hill, yes, the Mr. Hobby Clear Cut UV is in the GX line. GX113, GX112 for clear. GX13 is the flat. Thank you, Kurt. Appreciate that for confirming as well. Bailey, I think Gaia Notes has or is coming out with a decanter device. Interesting. My decanter device is a bendy straw, an old Mr. Super Clear cap, and some hot glue. And you just pop that on there, stick that in there, and you press it down, and you stand there for about 10 minutes. Easy as that. Seriously, it couldn't be any easier. And then once all of the propellant and everything is evacuate it out of this can. Like I said, use an old school hand crank jar opener to pop the seal on the metal cap. Get the last bits out of there because there's still a little bit of material in there, and man, you're good to go. Good to go. Let's see. R4, have you used Mission model paints? But that was at Bailey, but I've never used Missions. Bailey says they look to be amazing quality, but I am deep invested in Vallejo and ammo. Deep. Ashkan Hummy over on Facebook, he says, do you wash your parts first before doing any work, sanding, mod work, gap filling, etc.? Reason I ask, because I usually wash my parts, then do sanding, putty work, super glue, etc. after, but I'm not sure if I should wash off the dust with only water or just brush/blow off the debris. Wonderful question. Okay, so I don't ever wash my parts before I work on them. Before I get into plating or, cutting or anything like that. I never wash my parts. What I do recommend, though, is that you wash your hands. Wash your hands all the time. Every time that you go to build a model, wash your hands. If you're at it for, a few hours, wash your hands again. The cleaner your hands are, the less chance that body oils and grease and stuff like that from your face will be transferred to the model and screw up the surface. But when you're building and customizing and stuff like that, it's not a huge deal because those glues are gonna just eat right through that stuff. It is absolutely a big deal when you go to prime, though. So yes, I would definitely wash parts before that. And like I said before, give them a bath in 91% isopropyl alcohol, and that'll clear off any sort of surface contaminants. Wear gloves after that, prime them, and then have at it. That's what I do. Let's see, Kenneth Sim, and see Tim get high while decanting, taking in all those thinner fuels. No, actually, you know what? And it's funny that you say that, Kenneth, because no, I actually do all the decanting in my spray booth with it on, so it all pulls out the fumes and everything. And also, what I do is when I'm decanting, right, when I have this in here, I will put like a paper towel around the straw in here, and hardly any fumes comes out, trust me. And this thing, it catches all that stuff in here, and it just deposits liquid into this, obviously, right? So any of those fumes and everything, trust me, what that paper towel blocks, the air booth or the spray booth will evacuate it. So good call, though. Sorvon Zero, if you stick with something like a toothpick in the paint, when you decant, it'll degas faster. Be careful of it foaming over, though. Interesting. I've not tried that. I should probably give that a shot. I wonder if a bamboo skewer would do the same thing. Obviously, this one's cut down. This is more my pointing stick. But I'm gonna have to give that a shot. Thank you, Sorvon. That's a very good call, sir. Kurt Hill, the Mr. Hobby 182 is the standard lacquer paint. The GX line is the UV cut in them. Not sure what else is different about them. The GX line has a much higher pigment ratio than the normal Mr. Color. I personally don't notice it, but that's what the catalog says. I don't know. Test it out and see, I guess, right? Let's see. Man, you guys are asking questions, all sorts of questions at the end of the stream. But that's okay. That's completely okay. Trust me, I'm in it. Bailey, if you've seen any of my workbench photos on Instagram, you would know how much I've filled up 2-3 racks with various Vallejo ammo bottles and more just sitting on my bench. Yeah, dude, you're deep into it, brother. James Douglas, welcome, James. When you're scribing, do you use the same type of chisel for scribing as you would for notches? I noticed some brands make broad width chisels. Good question. So chisels come in a variety of widths, right? For panel lines, for a master grade, I would use 0.15. It's 0.15 millimeters. For notches and stuff, I would step that up to a 0.3 millimeter, 0.5 millimeter, 0.7, and maybe even a 1 millimeter if I'm feeling squirrely. Beyond that, I would say that's more for plastic sculpting and removing material and things like that. So yeah, so if you look at like say BMC chisels, MadWorks chisels, they will have the widths, and those are always in standard millimeters. So yeah, so I don't use the same, the same chisel for both practices. I just have multiple chisels. Like I got a rack. Oh yeah, see, you can see it right here. This whole thing is filled with BMC chisels here. So there you go. Good question. GX line. Kenneth Sim says the GX lines had better coverage on your model. So yeah, so higher pigment density or ratio or whatever. So yeah. Ultraman Dino. One last question. I have seen some Japanese modelers prime the kit before they do mods to it. I don't know why they would do that. Do you know anyone that does it and the reason they do it? Yes. I've seen some people do that before. It's easier to, well, it's easier for some people to look at a piece in one standard color rather than a bunch of different colors. Is it, like you would do for like kit bashing and stuff. So that's why they do it. It's really just personal preference. I don't do it myself, obviously. But if it makes it easier for you to work on your model, then I say do it. Again, it's just a way of doing things. It's not the way, right? So I will never tell you the way. I will always tell you a way. Unless it's masking. If you're doing it, if you're not doing it like me, you're doing it wrong. No, I'm playing. Totally playing. Sorval Zero, it would. Ooh, I gotta try that bamboo skewer then. Julius Dembski, how many ounces do you get out of the can? Ounces? I don't know. But you can expect, I think this was around 30 to 40 milliliters. Maybe even more. It might have been 60. It's been a while since I've done it, but you can get more out of this than you can a jar. I think you can get about 2 jars out of this, if I'm not mistaken. Again, it's been a while since I've done it, so I can't say for certain, but you do get a lot of yield. And then if you pop the top, you'll maximize your material yield out of that. So, yeah. Sorvon Zero, you know how your straw gets bubbles on it when you stick it in soda? Exactly the same thing. Okay, cool. Bailey, check some of his early streams saved on YouTube. He was doing a lot of scribing on his Jesta. Yes, a lot. R for Aurora. Oh, Tim, I have a Mr. Hobby Paint color question for you after the video, since I consider you the ultimate knowledge source. What? Okay, cool. Trying to find a specific color. Fair enough. Sorvon Zero, the gas gathers on the texture of the thing you stick in the paint. Interesting. I didn't even think about that, but now that you say it, it makes total sense. Why didn't I think about that, Sorvon? Damn it. Damn it. Oh well. But good call, man. Kurt Hill, did you just see the Paint Pushers Pickle Rick custom Dom he just put on he put it on Facebook? Yes, I actually saw that a little while ago. He shared that with me. Because we're friends, man. It's funny as hell. Let's see, Ultraman Dyna. This is from Bailey. Ultraman Dyna, that's preference, but generally it helps to see the scribe lines, especially on darker colored kits. Yeah, see, bingo. The priming they do initially is very light, but having that uniform color also helps with planning out mods and seeing the results of models. Or mods, yeah. Exactly. James Douglas, thanks, guys. You're welcome. Sorvon Zero, those cans are listed at 170 milliliter. Okay, so yeah. Is it on here? Oh shit, there it is. Yeah, 170 milliliter. There you go. Now, mind you, that's probably with propellant and stuff too. And that propellant is going to gas off. So you're probably not going to get a full 170 milliliter yield out of this. So, FYI. But, yeah, that's what it says on a bottle. I never noticed that because it's like stuck in the Japanese description. What do I know? Kenneth Sim, just don't cap the bottle after decanting. Yes, no. Holy shit, you guys. Okay, so, when you decant it in here, what you got to do, and this is probably stuck on here. Yeah, it's stuck on here, so I got to use a little thinner to get that off. Keep the cap off for like 3 hours. And let that just degas and fizz off, because there will still be propellant mixed in with this stuff. Once it gases off, you can see there's still tiny bubbles, but there's hardly any sort of propellant in there. Actually, that's probably just from shaking it. So there's no propellant in that at all now. Let it gas off for about 3 hours to be on the safe side. So, Ultraman Dyna, thanks for the tips, guys, and thanks for the stream, Tim. By the way, I download your streams and archive them, dude. They hold a wealth of information. Nice. I like it. I like that idea. Good, man. Well, thank you for the compliment. I appreciate that, dude. Ashkan Hami over there, I'm not neglecting you. Just busy at the end of the stream. He said, wouldn't the alcohol eat the glue and putty? So we were talking about that a little bit before. The alcohol will not eat through solvent-based glue. It won't eat through super glue either. The only problem that you're going to really run into is like the solvent-based putties like Mr. Putty White. That's why I say and suggest using, instead of something like this, use super glue like the Loctite that I always love, like the Loctite Ultra Liquid Control. A lot of the guys that watch the stream have switched over to that, and they've had a lot of success with it, as I have. The density is like plastic, and it sands beautifully. You can get some just insane detail scribed into that, and since it's an adhesive, it's not going anywhere, unlike that solvent-based putty. So that's the only problem that you might run into with the alcohol bath, is something like that filler putty. You know, switch over to super glue, switch over to epoxy putty for the larger gaps and spaces, but no, otherwise that alcohol will leave you with a absolutely pristine surface. So he says, haha, I just got the super glue because of my question the other night. Perfect. Ashkan, you're on the right track, dude. I love it. You got a chopper, you got the super glue, you're almost there. You're almost there, dude. I love it. I love hearing that. Sorvon Zero, when you put that stick in there, you'll drop your degas time to about 1 hour instead of 3. Just got to stir it occasionally until it stops bubbling. Interesting. I am going to have to try that, because obviously I'm going to need some more Mr. Super Clear gloss in here, because that will not do for this entire model and base. Not going to happen. So, decanting is very, very near in my future, and I am going to try that, Sorvon. Thank you for that tip, by the way. Again, why didn't I think of that? Oh well. All right, guys. Hey, it's 12:30. Y'all got an extra half an hour out of me tonight. Y'all bamboozled me in a half an hour. But that's okay because I love answering your questions. I really do. It was fun. It was a lot of fun. I love doing that. So, all right. We're going to be back here on Friday. More masking hell. Hopefully that'll be the last one. Fingers crossed. But until then, you're not going to be able to find this shirt on the Child of Mecha store just yet, but you will be able to find other really cool, other cool shirts on there, as well as hats and bags, and some other cool little things. So why don't you go check that out, childofmecha.com. Hit the store button at the top. You'll be amazed. Also, too, all of the cool tools, the Tamiya tape, the tweezers, that's all on the Amazon link just below here on YouTube, over that side on Facebook. Why don't you go and take a look at it? They're all affiliated links. If you happen to purchase something, I get a little kickback from Amazon, but it doesn't increase the price that you pay, so that's a win-win. But it's already sourced. Most of it's on Prime. Some cool shit in there. I'm just going to tell you that right now. A lot of guys have bought these little silicone brushes, and they really love them. The tweezers are a great pickup. It's a good link. All right, guys. With that being said, I want you to have a wonderful Thursday. Wonderful what's left of your Wednesday. Well, no, it's technically not Wednesday anymore. Have a wonderful Thursday. And we'll see you back here on Friday, all right? Be safe, build something cool. Take care. Bye, guys.